NIU NQI GTS Pro Best Motorcycle Review. Cheap to run, short-range traffic-busting runabout. NIU, as in new, are an electric scooter firm based in China. Their model range reads like a spilled tin of alphabet spaghetti, starting with the UQi, a 1,500 pounds underbone, and peaking with this, the NQI GTS Pro. A top speed of around 45 miles per hour puts performance somewhere between moped and 125 cubic centimeters, and means it's strictly for urban use. If you're after a cheap-to-run, short-range traffic-busting runabout, the NIU does the job well. Ride to work, ride home, charge overnight, repeat, and all for a penny a mile. Never visit a petrol station, nor change oil, filters and spark plugs again. Being able to remove its pair of batteries is useful too, not just for the ability to charge them indoors but also if, or when, they need to be replaced in future. Modern touches like the large LCD dash, one-button cruise control and smartphone connectivity mean it doesn't feel nearly as cheap as its £3,600 price tag. However, as long as that amount also buys a faster, more practical, and longer-proven conventional scooter along the lines of Honda's PCX 125 or Vision 110, petrol isn't beaten yet. Engine. The Bosch-branded electric motor is built into the rear-wheel hub, meaning no final drive to maintain an intuitive, silent, ultra-smooth twist-and-go drive. Claimed maximum power output is 3,100 watts, which is a whisker over 4 brake horsepower in old-fashioned English, yet there are still 3 riding modes to let you manage all that power. Full Whack Sport is good for an indicated 45 miles per hour, dynamic limits speed to 29 miles per hour, which is fine in an empty town but just slow enough to find yourself holding up other traffic from time to time. E-Safe caps speed to a virtually useless 16 miles per hour. Reliability and build quality. NIU or so, ahem, knew that we haven't got anywhere near enough experience to know how their bikes stand up to long-term use. We experienced no issues whatsoever during our 2-week test, which is at least a promising start. That said, given the price and the cost of 2 batteries, you've got to be realistic in expecting overall build quality to broadly sit at the budget end of the spectrum. The batteries are warranted by NIU for 2 years or 600 charging cycles, with replacements costing £1,233 each. Value versus rivals. If you restrict the field of rivals to other electric scooters, then you're looking at something like Super Soco's CPX, which is more expensive in its 2 battery guise. But if you're comparing the NIU with all scooters, then Honda's eternally popular PCX 125 is actually slightly cheaper, and the firm's ultra-economical Vision 110 costs significantly less still. As ever with electric vehicles, bear in mind that servicing is cheap, vehicle excise duty is completely free, and fuel costs can be as little as 1 pa mile. However, you'll need to do a lot of miles to pull back the £1,000 or so you'd save by buying a Vision. Equipment. The large LCD dash looks very smart, displaying speed and battery status really clearly, and it glows a variety of colors at night. NIU have a clever bespoke smartphone app too, which can actually use GPS to track the bike if it gets stolen. The value of that shouldn't be taken lightly. And there's even one-button cruise control as standard, which is great at helping stop you accidentally stray over 30 miles per hour. However, there's no underseat storage, unless you remove one of the batteries. The artificial bung from the indicators gets tiresome too.